There's another record high for the Dow today, and it's not the only thing that's high and rising. One marijuana ETF is up nearly 3% on the day. It tracks various companies in the pot industry. Now, we would tell you we've seen explosive growth for weed stocks so far this year. Some of them have been up almost 200-300%. Green Growth Brands has completed a major fundraising to buy, create and distribute cannabis brands in the US and Canada. Peter Horvath is the chief executive of Green Growth Brands. Good to see you. Your brands or previous and background includes the retailers Victoria's Secret and American Eagle Outfitters.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
So you've gone from clothes and skimpy clothes at that to pot.
Yeah, well, it's an explosive market, as you know. We're looking at 28 billion growth in the next 5 years. That's 14 million new consumers. In my life in retail, where has there ever been that explosive growth?
Except it's still illegal by the federal government in the United States.
Yes, bit of a paradox.
It's a complete paradox, which creates enormous difficulties for anybody involved in the industry, on the banking sector, which still isn't comfortable about moving of the money, transportation, taxation. Right. So you've got this stock and you've got this trade and you've got this product, but it's illegal by federal government standards.
That's true. Yeah, but I think there's an act out there called the States Act that hopefully something like that will pass in the future. It was allegedly supported by President Trump, and it's bipartisan. We're hoping something like that passes to eliminate the paradox, because there are people who need access to this product. There are people who need that gap between ibuprofen and opioids filled by alternative therapies. And I think on the recreational side, there's big opportunities.
Right. Now, let's just pull that to two sides. There is a difference in argument, maybe not, you'll disagree, between the medical marijuana argument and the recreational marijuana, isn't there?
Well, I think they're just different states. I think they're different status. Most states that have gone medical have eventually gone recreational. And in California, the demographic in California, which was taken when it was medical, was that its average was 40-year-old female, most likely be 40 years old female with a $100,000 household income. It's not what people think of when they think of cannabis in the recreational fold. But the reality is it's a wellness therapy. It's just like alcohol, it's a release alternative. And it can be very healthy for your lifestyle.
We all know that the market loves, at the moment, if you look at some of the examples, and for example, you're on the Toronto Exchange.
We'll be trading in November. But yeah, I'm with you. I've been watching. There's $80 billion of aggregate value in the cannabis stocks up in Canada now. And it's hard to imagine.
But Canada, the investments in Canada are being used as a proxy for the United States, because you can't invest in the US.
Well, most of those stocks, the biggest market caps, are cultivators in Canada.
Let's have a look at our question that we asked. We asked, where would you put your money in marijuana stocks, Bitcoin, luxury cars, or luxury cars themselves? I'm guessing you're not surprised that 60% go for marijuana stocks.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's incredible. I'm watching it. It's beyond belief.
As your company progresses, would you please come back and talk more about it in the future?
Absolutely. Thank you, Richard.
Which is more interesting, running a company with pot or skimpy lingerie?
Right now, I'd say it's running a company with pot. Absolutely.
What a choice to make. Which brings me to tell you that we'll have a profitable moment after the break.